He back, oh, geez. I was breaking up. That's right. They get what? What? All right, let's call this meeting to order. The aldermen, all of the alders are here, with the exception of Craig Strickland, who's joining us via the phone in front of Melissa and I, and Blake Nobles, which is joining us. Did you put it like, you should put it like that in front of you. In case there's no confusion. We've got Blake in front of his seat there via phone, which has been approved by the Attorney General, as long as we can acknowledge that it is, which y'all do. We also have our clerk, Melissa Martin, attorney, Rocky Eaton, and we can get Alderman Craig Bullock to lead us in the final pledge.
Let us pray. Father, we thank you for today. Thank you for the privilege and honor to live in this wonderful city. God, I pray that as we meet today, that we will do so in accordance to your will. I pray that all that we do and say will be glorifying to you. God, just thank you for travel mercies, and I pray that you will protect everyone throughout this day. And we forgive us where we fail you. It's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, America, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, is there a motion to adopt the agenda?
Motion.
Second. All in favor? Aye. This is the smallest consent agenda ever. Is there a motion to pass consent agenda one item? Is there a second? Second. All in favor? Aye. All right, man, come on up, sir. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You were good on TV the other night.
Oh, thanks. I sound like cornbread.
Well, that's how we understood.
I'm gonna run through this really quick because I don't have a whole lot of details because I know I need to come through y'all. There's 3 events that I want to do in Petal. First of all, we'll back up. My name is Carl Eisenring. I am with the Mississippi JCs. I'm the state president for Mississippi JCs. I'm also interim chapter president of the Hattiesburg JCs. The Petal JCs can be here this morning to do this, so I'm doing it on behalf of them. We want to host a St. Patrick's Day Christmas parade, a St. Patrick's Day parade in March. I tried to go on y'all's website to figure out how to do that and get everything submitted, but this is what I was told to do, is come in front of y'all and present that. That's the one thing I want to do. A little bit further on in spring, I do want to try to host a food truck festival. Y'all probably know the Hattiesburg JCs puts on an amazing food truck festival in Hattiesburg every year. It's a huge event. We could do the same thing in Petal. It would have to grow to what it has in Hattiesburg. And the other thing I would like to try to do, and I tried this last year, but it was just challenging to try to get it started because I started too late. But I want us to try to do our own little Live at 5 at River Park, which throughout the year we could work on building that up as it gets cooler. So that's the 3 things that I just wanted to drop in y'all's lap. I know we may need to come back and talk about it. But the first thing is the parade, St. Patrick's Day parade.
What day is that? March what?
It would be, so St. Patrick's Day is March 17th. It's a Tuesday. If it got approved, we could do the Saturday before, or if you want to do a Tuesday on St. Patrick's.
What's up?
I've honestly never been to one in New Orleans. Do they? So they do. Yeah, I got a friend of mine goes to one in Chalmette. Yeah. I don't know what y'all would require. I am the only person that's been hosting the Hattiesburg parade this year. So I'm familiar with how this works on the Hattiesburg side. Right now for just that event, I've got 70 floats I've been dealing with by myself. I've got over 1,000 people I'm dealing with by myself. I also have our insurance and stuff for that. So I need to know on y'all's end what y'all want from us.
It'd be a JC parade, right?
It'll be a JC parade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amy's somewhere around here. Amy. We don't have 2 parades in town. I've always thought after as we collectively had our first homecoming parade, I thought, holy smoke. And that was also an event. It drove people to our restaurants after the event. Because if you time it right. Parade parades, what ordinance wise, do we need to look something up? It just has to be permission of the board, basically. Okay.
I haven't dealt with.
But it's really more of a, we would have to give somebody permission to shut our roads down
Yes.
with or without an ordinance. Okay.
I don't think that'd be a ton different than what we do with the hair station on a bigger scale.
Figure out how you wanted to do it, maybe something similar, big enough, something similar to, because I've always thought something in the spring would be cool, dog walk parade. I always thought, they do, the dog parade or something down in Biloxi. I just never have figured out how that works. You've got a big scrum, all the dogs start. But it thought it'd be kind of cool, it'd be unique.
Right.
Not many of them, but.
But this-
there's not a ton of, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
And there's not a ton of parades in this area
right,
in the spring.
right.
So just bring this up, you guys. But and I only remembered it because you mentioned throwing the carrot, but sometimes they have St. Patrick's Day with combined St. Thomas stuff right behind USM. And they have this parade where they throw that stuff.
Mhm.
And it's St. Patrick's Day combined with another saint. The one who is the saint, patron saint for Italy. So
There's the Italian folk.
yes.
Yeah.
So and it's combined a lot of times. So we may be conflicted, and that may not matter to you guys, but we did point that out. That I know that I've been to that parade before, and it's generally like I say, well, it's St. Patrick's Day. And
It's a big deal when there's a USM baseball game too.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. So when I was thinking about this, I didn't want to do a Mardi Gras parade because Hattiesburg is huge, right? So I wanted to be able to get something different for us, so that way it wouldn't take away from them, but they would also come over here to us because I live in Petal.
Yeah.
So I didn't think about the St. Fabian. I think it's St. Fabian. St.
Yeah.
Fabian's Church or something that does it on there on 4th Street.
well, and the one behind you, I think St. Thomas.
Yeah.
Probably that's where I've actually been to eat food, but it may not. There might not be a conflict, or it may not matter. But
Yeah.
One of you guys.
And then maybe, might be the time slot more, what do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, do one Friday or Saturday.
Well, I mean, honestly,
Yeah, look at it. Let somebody have something different. I'd love to continue the conversation about it.
so y'all let me know what y'all need from us. I
I
can,
think more than anything, we would just need to firm up the date and time and the, and then the insurance, you got to provide that.
what do y'all require for that? Because that is something I was speaking with the Petal JCs about. I know for Hattiesburg, we have $1 million policy. But I don't know on y'all's
We don't
end.
have one. School and one of the only two parades we've got are that, but yeah, definitely interested.
Okay.
Open to that conversation.
Okay.
Our mayor's youth council, which I meet with later today, has talked about something like a food truck festival as well.
Okay.
Be interested in all the things you just said.
So what do we need to do to continue the conversation? Like, do I need to set up a meeting with you yeah, I got his phone number. So, and then call you out like that.
It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
The problem with meeting us collectively, got what, every 2 weeks. or
Right.
together, but I think there's enough of us that you can see that can show up at
Right.
9. I'm waiting for one to make a motion to move our meeting to 9. And we'll mute Greg.
And what is that?
You know, 7. Yeah, we can meet at 7, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
To me.
Motion, but yeah, no, it's a fantastic idea.
Okay.
And even better for on the city side is if we have somebody else kind of driving it.
Yeah.
Whereas we're not really.
Well, that's something, like I said, I can do on my own. I've been the one driving the Hattiesburg Parade this year. This is my first year hosting it. Every year previously, I've been in the middle of all the chaos, getting everybody lined up. So it's nothing.
Can't be doing that.
It's nothing to host it. So I just, like I said, I need those blessings on it. And
5 minutes before the parade starts, and so she's wondering if they're gonna show or not. Yeah, I think that would show up early. Yeah, if we show up too early, we get into other trouble. But no, that is awesome.
so when do we want to meet up on this again?
When are you guys, I meet for you guys in this, it's just
This is
beginning,
it's the beginning stages of it.
yeah, whenever y'all get ready, just let me know. Go from there.
I won't be here next week. So like I fly out Saturday and we're back till next Monday. So I
We'll be
can,
after that, and we can kind of set something up.
yeah, we'll do that. I'll just,
Was it have a dream session and a dream killer session?
Who do I need to reach out to?
I can
You
just go
directly?
right, I can just go wrong. You can try to check me.
Okay.
Or either way.
Okay.
Well, I say, Carmichael, thank you for all your work you've been doing and
Yeah.
also for the Pelican JCs.
Yeah.
Anytime we have partner with an organization carries the load.
Yeah.
And that actually, it's a win-win.
Right.
And so, and since it's a danger close in March activity, like I said, the next week or so, we'll firm up some of the options and, we probably need to get back on these guys' calendars, for a decision like earlier, maybe the first week in January to come to lock that in, because no, it's not fair to you, the organization, for you to spin your wheels and
Right.
not actually say, yes, we will do all
Right.
that. So let's, well, this next week, we'll.
Okay. Even though I'm out of town, we can still talk. I won't be within a normal time zone, so it'll be hard to reach out to me. But I can still find time to make it happen.
And the three other two events will work. Like I say, Mayor, tech,
Technically, none of the parades are parades.
we just have to
We like that.
we just
Make a decision.
synchronize with school events, sport events.
Yeah.
So that's really deconflict all that. And that's, we'll bring somebody from the school district, make sure that works out well.
Perfect.
But yeah.
We'll get a-
If we had in the spring, it was our 50th stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
The-
because there's just not a lot.
The Peloton Task Force has their run the last week in
Yeah.
February.
Keeps everything in
Yeah.
the fall.
For the 5K.
Well, if we did the food truck festival, we would rather do it in the spring. That would be kind of tough doing because we're trying to get sponsors and stuff like that. People paying for the parade and paying for the food truck festival. We don't want to do conflict with Hattiesburg. We also don't want to do it when it's hot either because nobody's going to eat hot food while they're sweating to death. So yeah, but we'll meet up and we'll talk. We'll sometime week after next and get this ball rolling on this and figure out whatever everything's solidified. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. You have a great day. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Raphael, come on up. Am I reading that right?
Before you get up there,
What, the agenda?
before you get to talk,
Oh, okay.
one of those papers. right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Putting you to work already.
Yes, sir. Good morning. How's everyone
Good
doing?
today.
All is well, sir. Thank you for this great opportunity.
Looks like
Say again.
you got an event coming up, it looks like.
Roger that. I'm here to talk to you and the Board of Aldermen about Vet Fest. And I do have some flyers that I'll hand out to you after I tell you a little bit about me and DAV Chapter 62. First of all, my name is Colonel Retired Raphael D. Bruce, United States Army. I'm a 30-year veteran of the United States Army. I'm originally from Batesville, Mississippi, in Panola County. I went into the service in April of 1985. I served for 30 years, did 3 combat tours. By the grace of God, I made it back. Relocated back to Mississippi in October of 23. A funny story, my wife loves the show Hometown, and she wanted to go to Laurel. So we went to Laurel, and the rest is history. So I thank God for bringing me back home, and again, for this opportunity to speak to this group this morning. On behalf of our growing DAV chapter, chartered October 20th, 2020, your local DAV chapter continues to meet our mission of empowering veterans to lead high-quality lives with respect and dignity, and educating the public about the great sacrifices and needs of veterans transitioning back to civilian life. We carry out this mission in some of the following ways: support veterans and veteran family members in their quest for benefits or other services, provide veterans assistance with food insecurity support, home repairs, meal for veterans in the State Veterans Home in Collins, Mississippi. We assist homeless veterans obtain interest into the VA state home. We also host a Veterans Festival, what we call Vet Fest, that provides veterans to veterans service, community, and chapter members interaction and support. We're also being recognized by Pine Belt leaders that our DAV chapter is a committed military veteran organization that serves disabled veterans in the greater Hattiesburg area and beyond. On May 16th, 2026, Armed Forces Day, we will hold our 5th annual Veterans Festival, Vet Fest 2026, at Hattiesburg's Town Square Park in downtown Hattiesburg. Vet Fest exposes our veterans to services and providers of those services which are available to them in the area we serve. And that area that we serve is the 12 counties surrounding Forest County. They provide a public and friendly outreach, which allows them a platform to showcase their services or products and connect with each other. Veterans can obtain valuable resources and answers that benefit their needs and provide veteran-to-veteran business opportunities to keep their dreams, their businesses, and our community and region strong, supported, and connected. VetFest 2026 can be more successful and meaningful with your help. We're asking for support as a sponsor. Our 2026 sponsorship level packages will be in the flyer that I'll pass out to you in just a moment. Bottom line, your generous support will be greatly appreciated. We are an area development partnership member. As a 501c4, we will use your funds to serve and assist our disabled veterans and their families in our area of responsibility.
Mr. Bruce, what was that date again in May?
May 16th, sir, 2026, Town Square Park, 10 to 2. Yes, sir. And I have the honor of being selected as the VetFest chair. Last year, we were able to raise more money in the entire history of our organization. And my goal is always to do better than the previous year. And these are our sponsorship levels. Please excuse the date. My comrade was out of town and it did not send me there, but the sponsorship packages are the same. And I'm also handing you out a list of our sponsors in the area. Okay, cool. I heard you say, baby close, maybe taking my days in activity.
I know. I thought it tricked me up for a second there.
Cool.
Awesome, Mr. Bruce, I appreciate the work you do. Very, very important.
Thank you, sir.
We'll take the information you got and take it under advisement and go from there.
Okay, roger that. And if I could, we have a video that we made of this year of some of the veterans in the area that we have provided support to. And I'd like to be able to pass it on to you and members of the board.
Do you have it on a?
We have it on a thumb drive,
Okay.
but unfortunately that individual is out of town right now.
Okay.
So that's why I
You can
said,
drop by here whenever you want to. We're always welcome.
okay, roger that. Any questions?
Thank you for your service.
It was my honor, sir.
And we just appreciate you, Dave, what you do for the Pella community. And I know partnering with the Parks and Recs, with the office down at the senior center when you
Check.
need it, that gives the access. 'Cause like a lot of times you should have an access. But,
Right.
just to remind people, there is an office available
Check.
for y'all to meet if, instead of having to go to Wesley or someplace downtown. And you guys always respond when that
Check.
need comes up. So thank you for that service.
We're here to serve.
Hopefully we continue that partnership with our
Please,
office coordination with Josh and the Parks and Recs team.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
If you need to reach me, Mr. Bruce, Michelle out at the front desk has one of my cards as well.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Awesome, good deal. Thank you for your work you do.
Well, appreciate you. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Ms. Cannon, come on up here. Before you begin, I would like to thank you for the work that you've done on behalf of the city of Petal. It has been, you've done a fantastic job. And I know we're still on that day, so I'm not like sort of moving off to Siberia or somewhere. Anyway, appreciate the work you've done. You brought an energy and a work ethic that I know everyone up here appreciates. There's some things we're obviously going to want to replicate, and whoever does take your place. And for some of y'all that may not know, I think y'all all know, don't y'all? Yeah. Okay, Jay. That is some things that we want to replicate, which you're going to bring to our attention or bring into the area chamber, and the growth has been fantastic, and it was done the right way. So I appreciate that. Hard work is always appreciated. So thank you for what you've done.
Well,
And I've
thank
got
you.
your phone number.
Yes, thank you so much. And that's why I'm here. is to thank y'all so much for the opportunity to let me serve this community, which is a beautiful community. That's such a tight-knit community, and Petal is ripe for the picking. It really is. And it's very, very bright, and I'm excited about the future of Petal. It's brighter than it's ever been. And I know the Lord has got some great things. And so before I get into that, I do want to recognize our Grand Marshal for tonight's parade, Miss Ada, our citizen of honor. I want to recognize her because she certainly is a citizen of honor. And so tonight we've got 56 entries for the Christmas parade. It's probably one of the biggest we've ever had. It's going to be amazing. So she will lead us off as our citizen of honor. And so we're honored to have you as that, because rightly so, you so deserve it. We just love you so much. But getting right back into it, yes, tonight is the wonderful Christmas parade, and looks like we're going to have cold weather, but it'll be good. But anyway, kind of put an exclamation point on my departure. This is not a goodbye. This certainly is the beginning of a great relationship as I go to serve you as Chief Sales Officer with Visit Mississippi. I plan on bringing the Visit Mississippi team here to introduce you to everybody as we travel the state and, make Mississippi famous. But certainly we have a lot of honey holes in Mississippi, and Petal, Mississippi is one of them. So I'm thrilled to represent the entire state and to bring that. So yes, I do want to say that this position is open. We have publicly put it on our Facebook page, and it is also on the Mississippi Economic Development Council site. Anybody interested, please follow that link on Facebook. They certainly have a wonderful hiring committee, and I have full faith that they will hire somebody that will continue to make Petal shine here. So, and again, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all so much, and I appreciate you more than you'll ever know for listening to me every time I had to get up here. And I had asked for some of the hard things sometimes, but some of the fun things too. I think we did a lot together, and I'll never, ever, ever forget your kindness to me and the initiatives that we did bring to the chamber, and that things that will, like the mayor said, will continue on. So thank you.
Look forward to seeing you this evening.
Yep.
Right. No proclamations and resolutions. Bids and quotes. Request to accept the bid for the South George Street Bridge repairs. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second? We looked at those and did a little research on the group that's doing it, found some decent things. We don't have any familiarity with them. One of the groups that was, I don't know, what was it, $50,000 higher, that we have a good experience with. You look at, but we had anything we can hang our hat on. And this group, I think, come in and do a good job. Done. And if not, we've got Weston and Steve Tingle to harass them until they do.
In our attorney.
Yeah.
You get really.
Yeah.
The bid is actually for True Mac LLC out of Clinton, Mississippi for $784,315.83. 83 cents is really not.
That's some over the edge.
That's gonna be the one. And we were thinking for the longest time that it was gonna be around 800,000, which is pretty good. And I don't know if John and Weston are just scared to be low because of the environment that we're coming out of, but not to see one that's actually a few dollars cheaper. And matter of fact, that number's been 800 for quite some time. So for it to stick around that number with inflation, what's been, it's kind of encouraging. Got a motion, got a second? All in favor?
Aye.
No old business, general business. Request to approve the docket of claims for the month of November 2025. Motion.
One question on, I know we're paying Southern Pines Hospital or the animal clinic. Are we still using their services if we don't have animal control officer?
Where that contract expires
I think this month.
this month.
So I hate to pay for service that we don't even have an
Yeah,
officer.
Mayor and I had previous discussions about that, so getting through the holidays. And once the contract expires, we'll have to revisit that. So our plan is to address that first of
Yeah,
January.
expect a January conversation on it. They're available to us, obviously.
They
Um,
are.
We
We
just really
can,
haven't
so
had-
to answer your question, we're not using them in the capacity we would like to because of the vacancy in that position, but they are still available and there is still an opportunity to use them if needed.
Well, that's a great segue. So how are we looking on that vacancy? What are we moving forward on that?
We are moving forward. We've gotten the two swing positions. Once we get two of the most recent hires off the field training.
Focus on it.
We'll fill those facets. So yes, that's the next phase.
You know, animals are always the bane of all aldermen and mayor's existence. Thank you, Steve.
Yes,
I
sir.
know we're talking them up, it's been kind of quiet. Facebook.
Yeah, I should say, yeah.
Here we go. Snoopy right down the middle of
It's all.
Parade route, right in front of
the-
Pack of dogs.
the. Water truck, whole time barking at y'all.
Well, I kind of see where you're going with this, but I'll let you know, there's an attorney general opinion that says even non-paid, alderman cannot take that position.
We won't say a word.
Good dog guy.
I get a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 4, request to adjust services billed at the following, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different, requests, for, water leaks. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So we're at 31.80, and man, somebody took one for $31.80. Now, wow, there's a good one right there.
It might be.
$1,000. Wow.
I believe it is.
Okay. Number 5, request for new facilities agreement with Centop for uniforms, mats, et cetera, first aid contract pricing. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Number 6, a request to accept the planning commission's recommendation to grant is for property located at 118 First Avenue, parcel number listed, 8-inch side setback, 4 inches on each side, 8 inches on one side. Construct a carport instead of a garage and do 1,296 square feet heated instead of the 1,400. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 7, request to set a hearing date, January 13th, 2026. That just sounds funny to say. At 6 p.m. for a property located at 612 Overston Road for A Heat.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Seminars and travel, request for the following to attend MML Midwinter Legislative Conference in Jackson, January 13th through the 15th. Tony Ducker, $562, Lake Nobles, $562 plus mileage, Drew Brickson, $404 plus mileage. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, this sounds fun. Number 9, request for David Courtney to attend Warrior Leadership in Hattiesburg, the 9th through the 10th of this month. Total cost $300 per Chief Hyatt.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second. Can he come teach us warrior leadership?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Demonstration right there.
Right there. Yes, sir.
Okay, got a motion, got a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Orders and ordinances, request to adopt order hiring Adam Kitchens as a recruit firefighter at a rate of $40,000 annually effective 12/23. This month. And is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Request to adopt an order hiring Brandon McPhail as a recruit firefighter at a rate of $40,000 annually, starting on the 9th. Got a motion, got a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Request to adopt an order hiring Marcus McClellan as public defender pro tem, effective immediately, per court clerk. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
And as we all know on this thing, we had one that was the pro tem. And it's usually the pro tem, like a you never use them situation, but with some military service that our regular public defender, Daryl Little, he's out for a period of time, so we're actually using the guy. So Ben Thornton was busy with his real work. and everything like that. That's public vendors for it, but he pays it. There's a roof over his head with his other job, I'm sure. So anyway, it's good to get another person in that spot. So anyway, got a motion, got a second, all in favor? Mayor's report, I would like to appreciate that one thing we've done as collectively as a board is we've been involved in these parades. I used to not really be, it used to wasn't really that big of a thing, so I do appreciate the activity of this board, how we're involved in a lot of these things as much as we can be. I really thought it was kind of one of those things we could all come in, and then by now it would all die out. And like no alderman at the parades or anything like that, so I appreciate that. I appreciate Alderman Burchen's work with the trees, and I do want to do an attaboy for Will Lewis, who, after finding out some things about him, may be the craziest firefighter, and that's saying something. That's a side story of what I'm going to thank him for. I caught him out here Sunday watering the trees. And that's pretty cool. So anyway.
He's preventing a fire hazard, so.
Yeah.
It's all about
Take it
making his
serious.
job easier.
They take it way serious, I'm telling you. But anyway,
Should have just waited till Sunday and it took care of itself.
Yeah.
and I've never really, I didn't serve in the military with Drew, but I'm sure he was saying yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, a lot out there because his better half was out there instructing him on what the perfect job. He didn't have to think about anything. He just knows her artistic ability and he just had to do what she was saying to do. But everything looks fantastic out there. And I know what it looked like 5 or 6 years ago, so we did make a point. We can do more out there. We really can get to sit down and have a big thing about it, this year. But like, for the amount of effort, it was pretty nice. So, the department's done a great job with that. So, appreciate Josh, what you guys have done as well. So, anything else, guys? Anything from anybody out there? Jay, what you got going on?
I was gonna talk to you after.
Oh, okay. Okay, person have the meeting adjourned.
Mayor goes out the motion.
Second. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Again, meeting is going forward at 9 o'clock. Jason, that worked better.